um immediately shit on like trans people, and people were transvestigating and shitting on Tom Segura and transvestigating Tom Segura's wife.
Like they're from Bud Light now, because you know,
God.
there's Bud Light. If you go Bud Light _, so they're making these like very subtle commercials that are like almost is like nothing goes with wieners like Bud Light.
Wow.
You know, and it's like 2 hot dogs.
I didn't
And
realize.
people are like, "What is this?
What
Is
is
this
this?
real? Is this a
Yeah.
parody account?" And then it is a parody
Yeah.
account, but it's subtle.
I didn't realize that that like, what's it called? You know, them people abandoning it would be that like I didn't
It's
realize
crazy.
It really has stuck, and there was I saw an article about revenue, and like and the share that they have of the market and how it has totally taken a shift.
Like $26 billion.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They really, really did. That's the word I was looking for. They were boycotting it.
Yeah. And then the trans movement got mad that they didn't support Dylan Mulvaney. So a lot of like LBGTQ and whatever the other letters are, those bars stopped carrying Bud Light.
So it's
because they
really,
felt like Bud Light didn't back them up. And then there was video footage of them sponsoring a pride parade. So it's like a Bud Light parade truck with a bunch of people dancing around like, we like to fuck guys too, and I'm a girl, and I like to fuck girls. Like, it's whatever it is. It's like they're like dancing around inside this.
Yeah.
So now they're advertising in front of the pride people, and so then the people are like, oh, they're fucking doubling down. It's like they can't win.
No.
So the pride people are mad. How weird is it that when you say pride, people immediately think of gay?
Pride means gay. Yeah.
How wild is that?
Yeah.
That they did that.
Yeah. They own like it's.
Cain Velasquez has brown pride tattooed on his chest.
Yeah.
Now people are like, what are you trying to say?
He's gay brown. Yeah.
What's that? What are you trying to say? You know, it used to be you were proud.
Right. No.
Now it's gay.
It definitely means
Wild.
queer. Yeah.
Pride month.
Pride month.
Imagine you don't even have to say gay pride anymore.
Yeah.
You say Pride Month. How insidious. They snuck it in. Yeah. They slowly.
I mean, he's like kind of joking here for chat. Don't do this thing where you like take it super seriously. Okay. He's kind of joking. Like when I say at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break and then I forgot to run it. So it's 23 minutes in. I'm not joking. Right. I'm dead serious. Because at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, well, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or free with the Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite streamer. Hopefully, that is me. Right? You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. He's like kind of joking, kind of serious. You're coping. I mean, first of all, let me just explain something to you. Do I think Joe Rogan is transphobic? Absolutely. This doesn't change. You can be transphobic and then still make a joke about, trans people or gay people without like being super serious. I wasn't trying to say that he's not. You know what I mean?
They took over Pride. Like they took over the rainbow.
The rainbows are. It's so funny to think that University of Hawaii used to have rainbows on their helmet.
That got a 4.48. That's insane. Y'all are the fucking most ruthless motherfuckers, dude. That's ruthless.
Can't have it anymore.
Well, that also
Too beautiful.
I think the football team was like, "Can we get something else?" Like, it was not even related to gay. They were like,
"Shouldn't we be the Tiger Sharks?"
Yeah, it's like, give us, and they finally changed it.
What are they now?
Well, I forget what but they put a more badass design on the helmets. But for years, it was a rainbow, because it was like Hawaii, it was supposed to be, and they were like, "Come on, man, we're supposed to be out to." Yeah, that was on the side of a helmet. Now it's on the bottom. It's like that H,
Isn't that crazy though? The rainbow has become.
Oh my God, we literally talked about this in Japan. This is an Austin bit. Okay, Joe Rogan watches Austin. This is literally what is going on. We actually had what? This is weird. This is very weird. Those of you who watches Japan streams know we straight up fucking talked about this.
I mean, it's gay. Rainbow's a gay thing.
Rainbows are gay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is now. Pride it's a gay thing. The word is like if you say you have straight pride, people are like really.
Yeah, of course.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, you should.
First of all, why?
Yeah.
If you're 99% of the people.
Proud to
Fuck
be
you,
straight.
what are you proud of?
Yeah.
Fuck are you proud of? Like they had a straight pride parade, and I was like, if I was a gay guy trying to fuck a guy in the closet, that's where I would go.
Totally.
I'd go to that straight pride parade and see who's yelling the loudest.
Let me see who I can get over here. Yeah.
You want to argue? It's just such a weird time, man. Such a weird time because, unfortunately, because of social media, now anything that you do, you can form an identity around it, and then it can be like your identity in terms of like your source of like how you view yourself in the world. You no longer view yourself in the world as just a human being that's just accepted for whatever you're interested in. Now you're in like a very specific category or group, and then there's other people in that group, and you think there's people that are opposed to you, and there are people that are opposed to them.
Yeah.
So then you're in conflict. Now you're a part of a gang. You know, it's going to go after those people that are against us. Fuck them. It's wild.
Yeah. It's
wild.
exhausting, too.
Exhausting.
Yeah.
Exhausting. And
Yeah.
people want to fight. They want to argue about shit.
Don't you just feel like, I don't know, I get such mental fatigue from a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I'm an observer, and I kind of put it to the side and go, you can't entertain and ingest every one of these things going on.
Well, if you're a conspiracy theorist,
Yeah.
this is the real conspiracy. The conspiracy is
Crazy used to like this chimp. Dude, I'm a bit of a chimp myself. Like, that's what it is. I 100% have the same chimp-like qualities in many respects. I think a lot of people do, you know? Sometimes you just want to fucking kick back on the couch and listen to a dumb guy talk about aliens. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, you know? I would go so far as to say half of my appeal before I became this figurehead for anything and everything woke online that everyone must despise by some of the most insecure 13-year-olds online. Before that, I had a similar chimp-like quality to Joe Rogan where I would describe certain things to you, hopefully without getting super mad, about things that were happening.
have as many social problems as possible that people get distracted by, that people concentrate on, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's masks, vaccines, pride, trans movement, sponsor drag shows for kids if you want people to get mad and want people to get distracted.
Right.
Sponsor
Let them
that.
focus on that.
Get people to think that it's a good idea to do that and watch the outrage. You know, get people to think that the oceans are going to be boiling in 5 years. You know,
right.
Get people to think that if we don't change it, like that was one of the things that Greta Thunberg said 5 years ago, that we'll all be dead.
In 5 years?
Well, it's 5 years later, and we're not all dead. So,
yo, it's really funny. First of all, she never said that. Secondly, you know who does say that? Motherfucking anti-vaxxers who you have had on your show and have listened to as though they are speaking God's only truth. Like, Joe Rogan has quite literally had people on his show that have said things like that, unironically, like, oh, everyone's vaccinated, they're all dying in, like, the next 2 years. They're all dying in the next 5 years. They're all dying in the next 10 years. All of them. Everyone who's gotten vaccinated. Which is odd, because I don't think Greta Thunberg ever said everyone's dying in the next 5 years.
So you definitely are wrong, and you're 16. So why are they flying you out to Ukraine?
Also, I was about to say, world's hottest day on record was yesterday. In the history of the planet. Hottest day on record. Pretty cool. Cool stuff. Okay, how can you deny that every person who got vaxxed will die at some point? True, you owned me. You fucking owned me. You destroyed me. You know, which is why I stopped drinking water, because let's be real. Every single person that has drank water has died. Every single one. This is why I stopped drinking water and only drink Mountain Dew. We've never tested it. I have, until myself, never tested whether or not if you have a intake that is comprised exclusively of Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew to be exact, will you live forever? We don't know. And we're finding out. Many people are finding out. Alongside myself.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So there's so many of these fucking social distractions that are in our face all day long about everything. And I feel like sometimes that's what I feel like about Supreme Court rulings. We're going to take away.
Greta said that scientists say that in 5 years, we'll basically reach the point that we can't turn back. Not that everyone will be dead in 5 years, which is true. We have already reached the point of no return on climate change. Oh, the hottest day on record now is today also? Oh, shit. Tuesday was the world's hottest day on record, breaking Monday's record. What about today? Excuse me, what about today? Is today even breaking the record from the day before? If not, I think we're good. Also, guess what, libtards? I forgot that it was bad to break records, okay? I didn't realize it was a bad thing. Oh, someone call up Usain Bolt and tell him he's a bad guy. When you guys were saying it's going to be a hot boy summer, I didn't realize you wanted it to be actually a cool boy summer. Okay? You wanted it to be a hot boy summer. It was a hot boy summer. Yeah, I'm sorry we can't have great weather for the 4th of July. Like, wow, it's fucked up. If you don't like this planet, why don't you leave then? El Nino hasn't peaked yet, and summer's still in full swing in the northern hemisphere, so it wouldn't be surprising if the record were broken again in the coming days or weeks. Dude, I think it's cool. I for one, believe in excellence. And I personally think it's cool that we're breaking records every day. Some of you pussies don't have that kind of... Chances are that the month of July will be warm as ever and with it the hottest month ever. Ever meaning since the Eemian, which is indeed some 120,000 years ago. I love that someone in the chat was like, hottest recorded since 1976. Like, no, 1,200 years ago. Okay? It's fine. It's like, it's slated to be colder now. Once in a... That's how it works. Currently living in AZ, I take some delight in that you are all suffering like we are. First of all, I live in California. I live in Los Angeles. So for me, it's 75 degrees. I fucking love it. I'll be honest with you. It's not, you know, it's not me that's having, it's not me that's suffering here, especially because I love warm weather too. It's mostly places like Arizona and places like Texas, or places where there's supposed to be other weather. You know? Just to prove to you that they're lying, Hiroshima was the record. Oh. Me in Florida. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Well, sorry. All right, let's continue.
Roe v. Wade. And everybody's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What? And that's another one.
Yeah.
And then that one becomes a thing that people identify as the most important problem that they have to solve. And while all this is going on, money's getting moved around, decisions are getting made.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant cover for
It is.
wild shit.
Yeah, because all you have to do ever really is follow the money on anything.
Yeah.
And you see what's actually happening, and everything else is a distraction to that.
Trailer just dropped for Rashid in Street Fighter 6, and apparently